wife hasn't taken this jacket to the cleaners in a while, so I didn't want to get the one I was talking to my team about. But, no, it's good to see another transplanted Okie, and again, I feel honored to be up here with this group of overachievers. In the sense, I don't think there's any better word that we'd like to be called than for someone to call us coach. And I know that we all feel that way, and it's a privilege to be in this profession. You know, you're talking about Larry Holly, and it's also a privilege to be here. I have a lot of respect for him and the things that he's done. I've coached against him for the last couple of years in the Great Lakes Conference. But Tony, I want to tell you one thing. He is an extremely nice guy, and everybody sitting in this room will vouch for you. But what he was trying to do, he thought you had a player. It was July, and he was recruiting. I'm kidding, Larry, you know that. 15 years ago this summer, Dr. Edsel Matthews called me. No, actually didn't call me. He called, oh, it sounds like my grandson's giving a speech back there. Okay. But 15 years ago, my wife called me. I was a coach at a clinic in Oklahoma City, and she said Dr. Edsel Matthews called her. And I'd been up to interview 4 or 5 weeks earlier. I was obviously the second choice. The other guy took it and turned it back. I'm okay with that. I was my wife's second choice. You've heard that joke. Maybe third choice some evenings, maybe fourth choice. Or as one of my good friends at Drury says, maybe she wants a do-over from time to time. But he offered me the opportunity to come to Glendale High School in Springfield, Missouri, and so I said, Doc, I got to go back and talk to my wife, and so I did. She agreed to it, as coaches' wives do. We've moved a lot, and sometimes they do most of the moving. Came up here, spent 5 great years at Glendale. The Drury job came open, and Dr. Matthews took another chance on me and gave me the opportunity to come to Drury. I might give him. Go together. He had the courage to hire a high school coach. I coached for 25 years in high school. Loved every minute of it. There's a lot of great high school coaches that give their heart and soul to coaching, but they don't get the opportunity to coach in college. And I have a lot of respect that he had the courage to give me an opportunity to coach at Drury. And I appreciate the MBCA for giving me the opportunity to be a part of this great group. But there's not individual accomplishments without collective efforts. And I know Coach Shaw took it from me a little bit, but we all have to have great teammates. And my wife, so I want to thank you, dear. As well as great assistants. Coach Hunt was with me for a while. I had one that came with Oklahoma, and he was with me for 13 years. Dale Ripple, Jay Higgins was with me for 9. I have 2 young guys that are playing for me, or coaching with me right now that played for me. Coach Kim Root played for me for 7 years. He's now an assistant. And, you know, we all know that we're only as good as our assistants, and they do all the work. And people that know me know that my assistants do most of the work. But I'm honored to be a part of this group, and thank you very much.